Yo, VIP. Let's kick it.
Hi and welcome back to Luke's Garage. I'm Jason and this is Luke's Garage. Thanks for coming back and seeing me. I'm in the middle of cleaning up the shop right now, going through my Hot Wheel collection. I've got some videos where I'm going through that right now up at the shop, and I brought these down. If y'all saw those videos, I run into these boxes. I brought 3 boxes of these are straight eras, so I'm going to do some more era videos like I did before, and I'll go ahead and get them done today. These are the ones whenever I found them in my shop. It's got my name in them, so I got these from Chuck and Ted way back in the day. These have probably been sealed and been in storage for close to 20 years, if not more. This is actually the way I believe I got them from them, and I never went back through them. Here's another box of them. Everything in here is eras. And then I also have brung this big box, and all these are eras also. So I went ahead and brung those down, and all those have probably been in storage, like I said, probably 20 years or more. And so today I'm planning on going through at least one box. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go over more than a box, because there's quite a few in each box, but we'll see how far we go. We'll set it up and do it like we did on our last era. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we find. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started here. First, we've got the Hyperliner. This is a 2002 first edition, and it's missing the Goodyear written on the front wheel. It's got it on the rear wheel, but it's missing it on the front. Whenever these first come out, you pull that red tab there on the bottom, and the whole body would separate from the chassis, so that was pretty cool. Missing the Goodyear on the front tire. Next, we've got a regular collector number 791, the Predator. And if you look there close on all the chrome, it's all frosted. So the chroming process didn't get done correctly, or bad materials, however. But you'll find quite a bit of frosted stuff around this time period, but that's pretty cool. Next, we got this 2003. This is the first edition of the Ford F-150. And if you look there, it's got PR5s on the front and 5 spokes on the back. Now, this truck did come out with each wheel, so this was probably a transition piece. Next, we got the Double Vision here. This was from 2003 in the Spectre Flame paint series, and the motor there is not connected in the package there. So, it's kind of cool, rattling around in the package. Alright, next we got this So Fine. This is from 2001. This is a collector number 168. They started renumbering the cars from number 1 again in 2000. So they started in 89, numbering the cars, and then they run all the way to 2000. And then in 2000, they started numbering the cars at number 1. And this is a collector number in 2001, 168. But anyway, and next you got, so here you got the So Fine. And if you look there on the back window there, you've got a little piece of something there. Looks like glue or something that from the factory that's got stuck on the window. But that's pretty cool. Alright, next we've got this Greased Lightning. This was also a car from 2001, and if you look there, it's got lace on the front and PR5s on the back. Alright, next we got this 2001 first edition. This is the Fright Bike, and the dragster wheelie bars here folds out underneath, but if you look there close on this one, I don't know if I can get it in the camera good or not, the Hot Wheel symbol is supposed to have the Mattel circle around, but it only started it and it didn't get it completely minted in. Then there's a lot of different variations on this as far as color and then shades, but that's pretty cool there. Somebody wrote out error logo. That would have been Ted or Chuck one, but that's pretty cool right there. Next, we got this 70 Plymouth Roadrunner from the Wastelander series. If you look there in the front and on the back there, you can see it's not connected well. If you flip it over there, it hadn't been riveted in the package, so it's kind of like it would move around if the package wasn't so form-fitted. So finding unpunched stuff's pretty hard to find sometimes, unriveted. So that's pretty cool. Next we got this 2002 first edition. This is the Tantrum. And if you look, the front wheel there is missing all the chrome on it. So that's pretty cool era. Next we got this 2002. This is the Hooligan. And it's from the Hot Rod series. And the front wheel on it is actually a 5-hole. And it's supposed to be 5-spoke all the way around. So that's pretty cool. Next we got this Shadow Jet from the Techno Bits series. You can see that the plastic canopy there is not put on the car. And this was actually pretty common for this casting. Here we've got a Tectone Series Silhouette 2, and it's missing the chrome on the front wheel on it. Next we got this 2002 Monoposto, and the back wheel got about half of it's chrome. So that's kind of wild looking. Next we got this 2001. This is an 80s Corvette. And if you look there, the window has been put in backwards. That's really cool era. So if you look in there close, it's completely backwards put in. That's kind of areas I like to try to find. Don't see those very often. This is a 2000 Super Comp Dragster. This is just upside down in the pack. Next we got this 56 Chevy Flash Sider here. This is Circus on Wheels series. If you look at the base on it, it's also frosted gold. So the gold process didn't come out good on that. But that's a pretty cool era there. Next we got this Rigger motor here, and it's also got a frosted gold front end there on it. If you can see that or not. Pretty cool. Next we got this 59 Caddy Eldorado, number 1076, and the whole front tampo has been put up a little bit too high. It's supposed to come down, and you can see right there above the fender well, it's supposed to be blue all the way across the front, but that's pretty cool. Next we got a 59 Impala from the Low and Cool series, and if you look there on the front fender and the back wing there, it looks like there's some white paint that's rubbed down the side, and if you look on there on the bottom, you got a frosted base there. So you got a couple different areas going on with that one. This also has the red card. And this last one you can see has the blue card. They only run this red card for about a half a year, and then they switched over to this blue. We got a Roger Dodger here, and it's got a big frosted base there on the bottom of it. Next we got this Audi Avis. This is a regular collector number from 2001, and the front wheel's 5-spoke and the back wheel's PR5, and I believe that this one had both of those wheel variations, so that's pretty cool. It's a transition piece. Next we got this Variate. This is a 2003 first edition, but the base is not put on correctly. It's way up in there. Should be sitting, you can see the chassis down here at the bottom. It should be sitting more flat. They've got a lot of space in between that back wheel, so that's pretty cool. Next we got this Ferrari 156. It's just flipped over upside down in the package. Pretty common on this one. It's so small you can just flip it around. It's from 2002. Next we got this Lamborghini Countach number 768, but actually it has a turbo fire in the package there, so that's pretty wild. Missed package. Next you got old Torpedo Jones from 2002 first edition. He's in there mooning everybody, so that's pretty wild. Next we got this 99 first edition Popsicle, and this one has a frosted motor and pipes there. And the thing I like about this casting is that over there under that plastic is your bicycle, and it's like an old 70s bike. That's pretty cool right there. Next we got a 2002 first edition. This is a Toyota RSC, and if you look right there close on the back, it's missing the tail lights on this side. It's got them on that side, but it's missing them on the passenger side there. That's pretty cool era. Next we got this Zender Fact 4, and if you look right there close, it's got a 10-spoke on the back and a 5-spoke on the front. And I think it's supposed to have 5-spoke, but that's pretty cool era. Next here we've got this 2002 first edition. This is the Super Smooth, and it's got 5-hole on the front and PR5s on the back. I believe it's supposed to have PR5s all the way around. Here's an Olds 442 with the frosted base. That's pretty neat. Here's a Pontiac Banshee from the CD Custom Series, and it's got a 3-spoke on the back and a 5-hole on the front. And I can't remember which wheel's supposed to be on it. Next we got the Diora here from 2002. And if you're looking there close, the surfboards that are in the back are just flopping around. Now this was a pretty common era because, you know, they just clip under the windows, but kind of neat. Next we got this Pyre Pipes from 2001, and it's got razor and 3 spokes on the front of it. I believe it's supposed to have 3 spokes. Next we got this 2001 first edition of the SoFine, and it's missing the top. It's actually in there loose. And next we got this 2002 first edition Autonomy Concept, and it's got a button here on the bottom that you can pull back and separate the body and the chassis. Whenever they put it together, it looks like it was separated before they put it in the package, so that's pretty cool. Next we got this Ford Escort from the Flamin' Hot Wheels series from 2003, and the front wheel is jammed up and under the fender when they put it together. So it looks like somebody's been messing with the camber on it. It's a pretty cool era. Next we got the Turbo Taxi series limousine, and it's got a frosted base on it. It's from 2001. Here we got a 2003 first edition. This is the Zodiac, and the PR5s and 5-spoke are on this one, and this one is a transition piece too. I believe it had both of these wheels that come out. This one's real cool. It's an old Neat Streeter number 526, and it's missing the chrome on the front basic wheel there. That's a really cool area to me. I really like that one. Next, you got the Combat Medic Ambulance here, and it's from the Carbonated series, and if you look at the wheels there, you've got a Y5 on the back and a 5-spoke on the front. And I believe this was a transition. I believe it had both wheels also on that one. And next we got another 2001 Fright Bike First Edition. And this one has the dragster wheelie bars not connected to the motorcycle at all. It's moved over to the side. Not that huge of an error, but if you look at the symbol on this one, this is one of the ones where they took the Mattel off and they put the R on. So the one we had earlier, let's see if I can find it real quick. Alright, we'll go ahead and compare them. Now this one has the Hot Wheels symbol without the Mattel written in it, with an R here for the registered trademark. And this one here, the Mattel symbol should have started up there on it and been a circle, but it looks like they were taking in a process, didn't get stamped all the way or something. And then then there's obviously the one with the complete Mattel. And next we got this 2003 first edition Corvette Stingray, and this one's backwards in the package. This come out in 2003. This one they used in Fast and Furious 5. It's kind of the concept of it. Next, we got the Dodge Power Wagon here, and it's from 2002, but it's got a yellowed package. Anyway, if you look at the back tire, there's a strip of black going across the chrome there on the back of it. It's kind of hard to see through that yellowed package, but that's pretty cool. Next, we got this 2002 first edition 68 Cougar, and it's got a frosted base on it. Next, we got the 2002 first edition 64 Riviera, and it's got a frosted base on it also. Alright, next we've got this 1998 first edition Mercedes SLK, and it's got double stamped tampos. If you look there at the Hot Wheels symbol, you can kind of see it better. It's stamped once, and it's shifted, and it's stamped again. So, it's pretty cool era. Next, we got this 32 Ford Circus on Wheels series, and it's got a frosted front grille there and headlights. Next, we got this 2001 first edition. This is the Cunningham C4R. And if you look at the blue stripes, it's got it on the hood, but it's missing it going down the trunk. So that's a pretty cool area there. Next, we got a blue car, collector number 262. It is a brown back. And it's got a Ultra Hot on the front and a 5-spoke on the back. And this car, I believe, come out with both these wheels. So this was a cool transition piece here. That's from 1991. That's pretty cool there. Next, we got this Mercedes C-Class. It come out in 2003, but I believe it's missing some tampos. I'll have to double check on that one. It's the only thing I can think of on this one. I believe it's missing tampos. Next, we've got a Porsche 911 GT3 from 2001, and it's missing the rear wing altogether. That's pretty cool. Next, we got a Lamborghini Murcielago from 2003 first editions, and it's got the PR5 and the 5-spoke on this, so another transition piece. I believe it comes with both of these wheels, so that's cool. Next here, we've got us a couple of toe jams. These come out in 2002, but the one on top has got a more of a gloss finish, and the one on the bottom's got more of a satin finish. And I don't know much about them other than that. And then the bottom one also, whenever they put this on, it looks like they hit the car and bent it up a little bit. But this one at top is like a gloss, more of a gloss, and this one's more of a flat. Just kind of neat area there on the paint. Next, we've got a couple of 1998 first edition. This is a 38 Phantom Corsair. A lot of people know the variation on it, white wall and black wall. Well, this one has a white wall on the front wheel and a black wall on the back wheel. This one's solid black wall, but I believe this has got razor wheels on these. But anyway, that's pretty cool transition piece there from the white wall to the black wall. And here next we've got 2003 first edition. This is the Wild Thing. And we got 3 versions of this. This one here in the middle, I'll pull it out. This is the regular vision. The hood's not closing correctly on it, but I think this one's mainly for show. The second one here, if you look, it's a little lighter orange, but it's also missing the stripe down the side here. And the last one, they've put the whole blister on upside down. You can see the way that's formed. So they put it upside down. So that's pretty cool. Next we got this 2000 first edition. This is the shoebox. And if you look in there close the windows have been put in weird and they're pushed down into the body. So that's pretty cool. This one's got lace wheels, and then they also had PR5s. Next we got the No Matter What from 2003, and it's got a blacked out back wheel there. It's supposed to be chrome. Of course the whole blister's been yellowed. Next we got this 63 Corvette from the Corvette series, 2002. And the flames there, looks like they've been stamped and then double stamped there on the side. So that's pretty cool there. Next we've got this Callaway C7 from the Flaming Hot Wheels series from 2003. And if you look there on the back, the wing has not been placed in there correctly. So it's kind of hanging outside. Next we've got the Purple Passion here from the Hot Rod series from 2002. And the back wheel is jammed whenever they put it together, so it looks like it's got 3-wheel motion now in the package. So that's pretty cool. This one's really cool. The 56 Flash Cider number 136. It's got frosted wheels, but it also is missing the chrome on the base. It's all gray. So that's pretty cool arrow right there. Next we got this 2001 edition. This is the Holden, and the back wing on this one's not been put in very well. You can see it's hanging out this side. And I'll tell you, one hard variations whenever this first come out is there's one that's got a clear see-through wing. That's a tough one on this one, but anyway, that's pretty cool. Next we got a Rocket Oil Special from 2002 first editions, and it's just upside down in the package. Next here we've got a Hot Wheels 500 from the Mad Maniac series. If you look at the back wheel there, whenever they put the yellow on, it looks like it got smudged on there pretty good. Pretty neat there. Next we got this 32 Ford Vicky from the 2002 Redline series. And if you look, the front wheel's missing the red lines on it. Pretty cool. Next here we got a 2002 Ballistic, and it's got razors on the front and Y5s on the back. I think it's supposed to have Y5s all the way around. Next we got this 2001 first edition. This is the Crazy 8s. And if you look there on the canopy, on the plastic piece there on the front, when they pinstriped it, it's all the way off to the side and almost off the, it's supposed to be right in the middle. So that's pretty cool. Alright, we got a 4 Angelia from 2001 edition. If you look there on the Express on the back there, it's kind of got smudged all the way through it. Nothing major. Next you got this Chevy OBS pickup here. And if you look at the barbed wire on the side there, it's not completely colored in right. It's missing a lot of spots. And here we got the Austin Healey. It looks like, of course, it's got a lot of door rubbing all the way down through it. Don't know how that happened there. That's pretty cool. Also had a silver and a gray variation on this one. Next we got one of my favorite castings here. This is a Scorching Scooter. This one come out in 2000, and whenever they put the blister, they put it all upside down, the car and the blister. It's kind of cool. Next we got this 2001 first edition. This is the Riley and Scott, and if you look at the back wheel, it didn't get completely chromed correctly. Pretty cool. Next we got this Vulture Roadster. If you look at the front chassis there, you can kind of see it's broke off. It's actually in the package there, flopping around. So that's pretty cool there. Next you got this Dodge Sidewinder truck from 2002, and it's got 10 spokes on the front and Y5s on the rear. Next I got this 99 first edition. This is the Mercedes COK LM, and it's missing all the tampos on it. So that's pretty cool. Next we got this Honda Sprocket from 2002, and the front wheel's missing all the chrome on it. Next we have 4 of these 2003 first editions. These are the GTO3s. These are supposed to be like a futuristic GTO. And if you'll look, we'll start at the top. The top one's super dark, so I'm pretty sure that's why that one's there. The second one here has got some wall looking on the door there. This one here is super light. And then this one here at the bottom, it got hung up and under the back wheel, so it looks like somebody's been messing with the camber on it. We get that dark one and the light one put together so you can really see the colors swing on those. That's pretty wild. I've also got one somewhere without the black in the front grill. I don't know where it is right off. But anyway, those are kind of cool arrows. And here's a Purple Passion from the Monster series. And if you look there, it's missing some of the white in the tampo there. So That's pretty cool. I'll try to put a picture of another one so you can see the difference. Next, we got this 2001. This is the Cunningham C4R. We had one earlier missing the blue off the back. This one has the blue paint on the back. Looks like it's been touched up in many places, and it's actually raised off the car. Kind of hard to see that, I'm sure, in this video, but that's pretty cool era. Next, we got this 65 Corvette here, and if you look at the door there, it looks like whenever they put the paint, there was something in there whenever they painted it, and they painted over it. Pretty cool from 2001. Alright, I'm going to finish up here with this Nissan Skyline. This is the first edition from 2002. And if you look in there close, looks like the interior or a piece of metal didn't get cut off the car whenever they put it together. And it's got the whole thing sitting crooked and didn't get the base put in correctly. So it made for a really cool era. And I think that's all there is I'm going to go through today. If you like what you're seeing, please like, share, follow, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I've got a lot more eras to go through, so if you want to keep up with those, please subscribe. It'll help me out a ton. Also, I've had some questions about my eBay store. It's Lux Garage. I've got a link in the description in the videos. And also got my Instagram linked in there. So if you have any questions about something that you see you might want to get or trade around for, let me know. Also, if there's anything that you saw that you want to know more about, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get it in there. But anyway, I think that's going to about do it for today. I appreciate you coming back and seeing me, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Thank you. And welcome back. I'm glad you get to come see me. Check, 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 check. I think I'm going to go right off this. Definitely need a haircut. When it came into the window, ding, on the carpet. Yeah.
Showtime!
Woo-hoo! Next we got number 768 here, the Lamborghini Countach. This is the redesigned version. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't worry, folks. After all, it's only a cartoon.